everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another review, man. I got a question for you. Are you jonesing for more House of the Dragon? Did it just break your heart? Are you sitting there depressed that maybe 2024 is when you'll get your Game of Thrones? I understand. And I'm here for you. However, I can't quite do House of the Dragon because there's nothing to watch. But what I can do is go back like I've done and enjoy more of this Game of Thrones. And with that, this is Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 6, The Review. Alright, so just go back in time. There's nothing wrong. The rewatchability on Game of Thrones is through the roof. Salute to Discord gang. Salute to all those listening on Apple and Spotify podcasts. And of course, you, the viewer. That's right, YouTube viewer. I got some other things I want to work on too, but I'm not going to talk about it. I got to catch up. All right, I got to catch up. There's been threats on me, so let's get this thing done. Now, episode 6 is like flirting, fucking, and flying heads. This episode. Oh, yeah. Episode 6 cranked up a notch. It was quite spicy. I gotta say, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this episode a lot. Usually, these past few episodes, the bulk of it, like the primary things happening, has been happening at King's Landing. And usually I save that one for last. But oh no. Oh no. This one is just, this particular episode in King's Landing, I got to start with first. Holy shit. So there is unrest in the streets of King's Landing, right? The people have had enough. Now, there were several different things that happened in King's Landing, and I'm a super fan of them all. I'm talking about good laughs. I enjoyed these people in King's Landing to a very high degree. First and foremost, before the whole thing kicked off, Cersei. Oh, now, if you thought you knew Cersei's coldness, her aloofness, her disregard for people, her callousness, you didn't really know. I mean, be honest. She is, mentally torturing Sansa, sure, but testing her resolve, I would say. She knows that Joffrey's a little monster out of her control, so she's really dealing with what she can. Let's be real. And the beheading of Ned wasn't her decision. I think we forget that. Cersei has yet to do anything really nefarious. She really was protecting her own ass at the end of the day. Like, if you just take the biasness out of it, I mean, okay. She didn't even push Bran out the window. Okay, she did do some snake shit, but she had to cover her own ass, right? Her lover, brother, did that. And what's she gonna do? Give him up like, oh, Jaime pushed her son. He should meet the gallows. That's not gonna happen. On no level. You wouldn't do it. So far, Cersei has acted in a way many of us would put in her situation. Like, let's keep it a buck. I mean, really look at it. Outside of the Sansa torture, we probably omit that part. Probably have nothing to do with that. Everything else, though, probably a go. Like, you gotta be real with yourself. But this particular scene between her and Tyrion, oh my god. You felt it. You felt the real Cersei right here. So her daughter is being sent off to Dorne, right? To be married or to be courted, to be married at a later date, right? Either way, she's a young girl leaving her family, leaving the only thing she knows, going off to a strange land with strange people. And it is what it is. Now, Tyrion, he did both a tactical move by doing this, aligning themselves with Dorne, because Dorne is the last people they need to be claiming king of the something, right? Dorne is quiet on all these. Everybody's a king, except there's no king in Dorne, right? And Tyrion would like to keep it that way. and he would like to see them as allies. They're gonna need some help. There's a lot of people vying for the throne. Like the guns are all out cocked and pointed at King's Landing, which is the Lannisters, right? Now, he wants to keep his niece safe as well. So he feels like this is a good move. And any logical thinking person goes, yeah, Tyrion, you're protecting your niece, you're creating some alliances, she's not going off to her death. She's not, and I'm pretty sure he vetted to make sure the guy isn't a complete piece of shit. I'm going to assume that. Tyrion is not just, completely just screwing over his niece. But Cersei doesn't quite see it that way. Her daughter's leaving her, she's heartbroken, as any mother would be. But the scene where Cersei is watching her daughter leave, and instead of crying, boo-hooing, like her daughter is, she is staring straight ahead and saying to Tyrion, I pray to all the gods, any of them, that you find love. And I'm not talking about no regular ass love, no puppy love. I'm talking about if this person leaves me, I'll die type love. Like real toxic the ownership love. Like you feel like you can't breathe without this person. I pray that you find this love and you experience it to its fullest and you are at your happiest enjoying this love before I fucking take her from you. I said, oh shit. You know the hate, the despise, like that is terrifying. There was no yelling. Man, when people yell, never moved me. Yelling doesn't do it for me. That's a lot of barking. We see it all the time. Dogs do it all the time. Behind the fence. They the loudest motherfuckers. You open the gate, quiet, tails wagging. They just want to get their licks off. Right? They just want some attention. That's all barking is. That's what yelling is. But that real subtle, just calm, I'm just speaking to you right now, just so that you understand what it is I'm telling you. That there is a legit threat. No, not a threat. That's a fucking to be cashed in later promise. Like that's an IOU, and you're gonna get it. I said, God damn. I was like, wow. Now this is the Cersei people had grew to hate. This is the pettiness. This is an all time like she wants to hurt Tyrion badly. And when Tyrion heard that, his face when he looked at her, he just turned and it was it was just his face was so I don't know. It wasn't real anger there. It was like anger, confusion, annoyedness, and he didn't even have a witty comeback. He was just like, "Fuck, this lady hates me." Like, imagine, put your face. Just, I can't see you. Okay, just turn to the mirror, and I want you to look in the mirror and go, "Fuck, this person hates me," and tell me the face you come up with. I think that's the Tyrion. I think if you say that to yourself in the mirror, you're taking a look at yourself, you're going, holy shit, that's the fuck this person hates me face. And how do you feel about that? How you take that? Who knows? It's all over the map. Okay? So I was like, excellent scene. Oh, loved it. I died laughing. I'm not gonna lie. Because it was so real and so terrifying. And the hate was so at a boiling point. I'm like, ooh, yes. Yeah, real. This is what real is here for. Right? Also, right after that, and Joffrey's talking about how princes don't cry, and Sansa opened her dumbass mouth to say, "I saw you cry once." Okay, I'm just saying, I don't want no problems. Maybe it's normal for people to cry when they lose a loved one. I don't know. And then Joffrey's quick response is, "Was your brother a prince?" Oh no, I don't think so. How the fuck can we relate? It was, I don't know. He was right. When people are right, they're right. Whatever Joffrey's ideals are, whatever his thing is, his compass of how a prince or king should be, by his definition, princes don't cry. They don't do that. So if that's his bottom line, and you start relating to him about all these other people that shed tears, and ain't none of them princes, you're not arguing his point. So he treated her life. It is what it is. By his definition, he was right. By Sansa's human being, somebody with feelings, thoughts, emotions, she is 1000% correct. But she's talking to a monster. And I thought that was just the mother son monster duo that you got in all that one scene. Whoa. Followed up by him marching off, right? Now it's time for everybody to get back home. We done said our goodbyes to the niece, to the daughter, to the sister, to the little princess. She's gone. Now it's time for us to take our little noble stroll. And then we hear the commoners yelling, "Hey, all hail the king! All hail the king! Long live Joffrey!" Very sarcastically, but Tyrion is feeling the vibe, and then all of a sudden, some cow shit hits Joffrey right in the face. And I said, yes. Oh, that's so satisfying. Anytime something bad happens to Joffrey, I'm pro it. Like, I don't enjoy cow shit. I haven't come across it often. Smelt it maybe once or twice in my life, possibly. Can't say that I have a hate for it. I definitely don't want it anywhere near me. I can tell you that much. Excrement of any kind. But yes, I'm a fan of cow shit for this particular episode. And I'm a fan of fucking Nolan Ryan. Where he threw that? Now, to my understanding, I haven't seen one sport outside of jousting being played. But whoever threw that should be given a contract. Needs to go. Actually, should get signed by the Yankees. Their pitching is horrible. Shit, should come to maybe who's got a trash ass quarterback? Maybe the 49ers and these San Francisco fans out there. Jimmy G ain't it. Okay, get that peasant out there. He's got the ball on the string. He's got the cow shit on the line out there. So boop bopped him right in the face. Joffrey's upset and the people are yelling, cheering that he got hit by cow shit. They screaming about food. They hungry, right? They're starving and they're mad at him and he's brought war to them. He's pissed. Okay? And then as they start getting rowdy, Joffrey utters the greatest words probably ever of King's Landing. Kill them all. Kill them all. I want them all dead. Everybody. Every fucking citizen that you can lay an eye on. Simba, when you look out there, we protect everything the sun touches. Hey, Hound, Lord Commander, everything the sun is to every human the sun is touching, I want dead. I want them murdered, said by Joffrey. And I was in tears. That's hilarious that your reaction is instantly kill everybody. And as soon as he screamed that, it was up and it was stuck. Now Tyrion is like, holy shit. Sent the little prince back. He's like, everybody get to the keep. He's looking around. Motherfuckers is happening. He's trying to protect himself. And people's putting in work. All right? The people are whooping ass. A few King's Guards done went down. Some noblemen, some noble ladies. It looked bad. It was bad out there for them. The people riled up because they're attacking people with no weapons. The dude, the fat guy that was on the beach saying his little goodbyes or whatever that was, looks like the spice trader from Karth, the low budget version. They tackled that man like a group of hyenas, and one raised up his arm. Do you know what kind of incredible strength it is for people to rip off ligaments from a person without the help of a tool? No. And they're hungry. I said, where are they getting the protein to rip the fat body parts off? It's not like a thin person. This isn't a frail. This is a chunky motherfucker. Like this dude ain't seen uh some ale, some fucking a hog's head that he didn't like. Motherfucker was smashing. And they ripped his ass apart. I said, holy shit. It is up in King's Landing. Meanwhile, Joffrey screaming, kill them all. And we see Sansa getting lost in the mix. And Tyrion's looking for her, like, holy shit. He's like, okay, I see that one, I see that one. Where the fuck is Sansa? Now the whole shit dies down, right? Into my next favorite scene. Tyrion is going, hey, you, Lord Commander, go find Sansa. Go get Lady Stark right now. Go grab her. We need her brought back. And Joffrey's like, fuck her. No, we're not doing that. He moves when I say move. Now Tyrion's pissed. You know what happens if she dies? You don't get. And he's slapping the shit out of. He's slapping the shit out of. You can't talk to a king like that. Boom. Yes, I am. Oh, I slapped one. I slapped one too. Hey, did my hand fall off? No. I'm talking about bitching Joffrey up. He had enough. Just, I said yes, Tyrion. Yes. Okay. And so nobody's moving to go get her, and it's looking bad for Sansa. Y'all keep forgetting what this girl went through. Can you imagine the fear she had? 4 or 5 dudes, grown ass men, dirty as human, like they've been playing in mud. That's what all them people look like. They ain't seen water. I said, okay, you're hungry for food, but is there water? Can somebody wash a goddamn face? Where do they bathe? So they after her, corner her, and the first thing, this is what I don't understand. You start a riot because you're hungry. There's about to be a war. You're not signed up for. You're pissed. I understand attacking and killing the noble people. I get it. I get it. They got the money. They got food. You're mad at them because they're not giving you money and or food. So you're ready to fuck them up. I don't know when it's like rape in like Westeros is like top of the list. They like the booty warrior. You remember the booty warrior? Yeah, the booty warrior say food, water cannot compare to some booty. And that's how the people of like King's Landing is, like Westeros. Like the first thing they want to do is not kidnap her, hold her for ransom. She might be worth something. Hell, not even smash her head in just because she's got a dress that costs more than anything I got. We're going to rape this girl. Like that's thing one. And I'm like, yo. But the Hound came through in spectacular fashion as we're all gasping like, oh, please, God, don't let this happen. She don't deserve this. Oh, this girl's having such a rough life. He comes through, gets little bird after I'm like disemboweling niggas like, and that's the best way to see potential rapists die. Like that's how I want to see it done every time, if possible. Every time, even right now, I'll take it. Disemboweled, slit throats, fucking people up. I'm pro that. So the Hound is on that type of time. Rescues her. Tyrion tries to thank him, calls him by his government name. He said, I ain't do it for you. And we see the Hound is furious. He hates Joffrey. He truly does. Could care less about Tyrion. But he got something for that Sansa. He feels for that girl. As you should. As y'all all should. Do not forget this girl's story, right? I keep trying to document it. Because I know a lot of people will come to hate her later on. But you gotta goddamn see how the Sansa you hate became that person. Like, look at her situation. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about all that. But, so that's King's Landing, right? Just a complete shit show, if I must say so. Now, let's see. Old Theon. Oh, let's go to Winterfell. Oh, you little There is a group of people who are Theon Greyjoy sympathizers. I think they're in my Discord. Please show yourself. If you felt bad for Theon, if you was like, oh, I don't know if that should have happened to him, like, you got to understand Theon's story. If you're that person, come out right now. Because I'm about to kill Theon in this episode. And I want to put names to the people who is fucking supporting this piece of shit. Like, we keep forgetting. That's why I love going back. That's why I love the rewatch. Because you get so caught up in the present, you forget the past. You forget that Theon Greyjoy comes in, takes Winterfell, goes into Bran. Bran, I love the little lord. This is the Bran I like. When he becomes Third Eye Raven, I can't fucking stand him. Can't stand him at all. But this Bran, I'm a fan of this Bran. This is a good Stark on my Stark list, right? Him and Arya, that's the good Starks. Now, as Theon is telling him, like, yes, no, you will. Okay, you will say this is mine and I've won. Okay, no, don't fight me on this because then people are going to have to get hurt. Okay, I'm gonna have to hurt the people. I can't hurt you, but I will hurt them. And these are your people. All right. And Brand asked him a very real question. Did you hate us this whole time? Like, that's all I want to know. This whole entire time, you hated us? Theon couldn't face that type of question and that real shit. Because you got to face it now. Like, and this is at the smallest level. You just fucked over Rob. You did. And now you're looking at his little brother who you saved out in the woods. And you grew up, you raised practically, probably, right? You were a big bro too. Look at you. Did you hate us the whole time, bro? Wow. Then he comes out there and then he's screaming about how I'm Prince Greyjoy. Okay, this is what he loves to do. I'm Prince Greyjoy. You're gonna call me that. Anybody that doesn't call me that, I'm gonna fuck them up. All right, I'm looking around. I'm Prince Greyjoy, and I'm the new Lord of Winterfell. Okay, it's mine now. And the people weren't having it. He was like, "Oh, fuck you, Theon Greyjoy, you piece of shit. You ain't." I was like, "Salute to that man." Hey, no, bigger salute to his wife, because after he got socked up, his wife came and scooped and took him right to the left. All right, fam, you done got your rocks off. You done cussed Theon out. I'm not finna let you die, cause who finna tend to this farm and these other kids and these cattle? Like, I'm not finna just let you die here. Maybe later. All right, but we ain't got the finances straight. So now in walks Sir Roderick, right? Oh, we got to salute Sir Roderick, right? He stayed 10 toes down to his shit, and we got to give him props, man. He was the most maybe fashion forward person in Westeros history. The first ambitious man to look at his hair and his beard and said, "Why are they separated? Why? I like my hair. Okay, but I also enjoy my beard. There's two. There's this thing that's separating them. Why? You know what? What if I fucking connected them? What if I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do the hair beard combo, double, and I'm gonna shoelace tie that motherfucker under the chin." So Roderick was ahead of his time. I've never seen anybody with that hair beard combo. Nobody, and I've seen some things. We've seen your Dub C's with the braided up beards. That's child's play. Hell, I've seen what was that? That Bones with Snoop Dogg as a vampire. I've seen a motherfucker with his braids braided to the front with the baby tips up here. Oh, it was a mess. I've seen Zach from the Black Power Rangers, the black dude from the Power Rangers, right? The OG Zach, who was absent a hairline. Like the mother, it was round. It was like a McDonald's arch. It looked like McDowell's. They got the golden arches. I got the golden arcs. Right? Fucking, he had a McDowell's ass lining. But all in steel cannot compare to Sir Roderick's one of these. Like, he bust this out on him. This hit different. Sir Roderick deserves something just for this shit here. What? But yeah, I think the only person you could compare him to was maybe Abraham Lincoln. Like I knew there was top hats, but like Lincoln had the extendo top hat. Like his top hat wasn't the same. This motherfucker, I've seen him. I've seen the pictures. And this nigga's top hat was by far toppiest. This shit was the toppiest of all top hats. Like it was a wild nigga, man. And just like any fashion forward person in history who was daring enough to live outside the box when it comes to fashion, hairstyles, and whatnot, they get assassinated. So in this, look at your boy Theon. Okay? Sure, Roderick is talking shit. Sure, he doesn't acknowledge him as the new Lord of Winterfell. Okay, it's still brand new. He hasn't processed it. And he's talking shit. But he did spit in his face. Oh, yeah. He spit in his face. And now his first mate looked at Greyjoy like, oh, no. Now everybody's like, oh, shit. He done fucked up. He's like, oh, you got to kill him now. Now Bran screaming, no, don't kill him. You did it. And then the Maester comes over and says, hey, look, dude is more valuable to you alive. All right, you can negotiate with this. With it, don't just go off and killing people. And here come the first mate. Hey man, as long as he draw breath, he ain't gonna respect you. Now this is what y'all gonna tell me, right? Let me take up for you Theon people. What you're gonna say is the first mate was right. Yeah, cause this dude disrespected Theon. He put him in an impossible situation, went so far as to spit in his face, and yes, he's already having a hard time trying to take control of something. If he let this dude live, nobody's gonna respect him. So he had to do it, real. Is that your argument? Hmm? Huh? To the jury? Was that your argument? Are you done? Tell me I got it right. If it's different, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that's what you're thinking, right? Oh yeah, Real's in there. You're like, where the fuck is Real? How does he do this? I'm watching him, I listen to it, but I feel like he's in my brain. Yeah, I'm there. I'm fucking. Come on, man. I know your argument. Mike, can I have a second to go destroy that? Let me tell you something. No, he had other choices. Because guess what he did? Theon has still failed the mission. The first mate's first thing telling him was, Greyjoys, people of the Iron Islands, take what they want. They do what they want. That's who they are. So that means Theon must make a decision that is his and stand by it, live by it, not to be influenced by nobody else, to show that he is a leader. He lost a great opportunity to show leadership. You got one dude begging for mercy, understandable. You got one dude, your first mate, you just met this motherfucker, asking for dude's death. You know what you could do if you didn't want to kill Roderick, but you didn't want to look pussy? You know what you could have did? I don't know, maybe you say, hey, nobody talk to me. I'm handling this my fucking way. I'm Prince Greyjoy. I'm the Iron Islands, and I take what I want. And you know what I want to take? I want to take his tongue, his teeth. Hell, give me his hand. He could have pieced Sir Roderick apart. And you know what that would have did? It would have had everybody terrified of thinking, holy shit, you see how he grabbed that dude's tongue and took it? You see how he chopped off his hand? You see he pulled his fucking teeth out? This motherfucker finna be gumming. Gumming bread and shit. Gumming on the fit for the rest of his life. You don't spit on no Theon. You don't spit on Prince Theon. That's how you, and you would have gained the respect because his boys would have been like, oh shit, I just wanted you to kill him. You fucking him up for real. But guess what you did? You showed mercy by letting him keep his life. So you appeased one side, good thing of a ruler, and you satisfied a bloodthirsty motherfucker in your crew. And still got to be the man and earned your respect right there. You not listening to one person just to listen to another person. What is that? That's not the Iron Islands way. You think your sister would listen to the first mate or fucking what's his name? No, your sister would have been like, ha ha, I got some plans for him. Let's go. Cause she knows what she doing, fam. So Theon fucked up. Yet again. Right? He proceeds to chop off Sir Roderick's head. Oh, was it a gruesome one? because he wasn't strong enough to get it done like Ned. Ned was clean with his beheadings. Ned did it quite often, clearly. I'm talking about what was it, season one? Took some dude's head off easily. It was like knife through butter. Oh, what is done? Theon though, hack. He was hacksaw Jim Duggins. Hack, hack. And then he got it. I guess he must have got to the last little piece, and he had to fucking front door kick his head off his shit. I said, "Oh my god!" And I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty cool. It was fucked up, yeah, I get it. But I ain't never seen a motherfucker hack a dude's head and then front kick it to the to the roll. Now, and what I noticed is in House of the Dragon, they would have showed all of the hacking. You see how they panned away on Game of Thrones, and that's where I think House of the Dragon got them beat. When it comes to gore and some cringy, uncomfortable shit, House of the Dragon is 100% signed up for it. They're gonna do it. Game of Thrones is gonna try to add a little taste. They say, "Oh, we let you see the first slice. We ain't gonna let you see the other two. That's just dark." But then we're gonna kick his head off and then see that roll. So we're back. We're back again. They ain't even notice. So I said, "Shit." And now Theon. Oh, you Theon sympathizer. Now he's with the chick. She comes in. She wants a spear. He's like, "Bitch, you think I'm dumb? Give you a spear so you can murder me?" Huh? I think not. So then her second plan is, oh, it's Theon we're talking about. He been trying to smash me since I first came here, unshowered, right out the woods. He don't know where the fuck I been. I know what he wants, and I gotta say, I was conflicted. I was conflicted when she took her clothes off. I don't know. I don't know. I was like, her face. She looks like she's like a fucking demon. Like she looks like the female version of Little Nicky, like Adam Sandler. Like she's got this thing going on, but her body was like, I don't know. I was like, ooh, but then her face, I was like, oh, sorry. That was I was like, ooh, oh, I don't know. Come on, fellas, the ladies, come on, man, please step up. Who's doing it? Who's pulling the Theon? Come on, let's be real. Yet sure she looks like motherfucking with that hair too. Like, oh my god, I'm trying to see what she looks like. I had it. I had it in my head. Like I had it. I can't. But yeah, the creepiness of oh, was nothing up there. But everything down below, I just kept hearing Kevin Gates song. But she's super thin. I'm just thinking with my dick. Mm, my shit dumb. Like that's all. I was like, yeah, that's what I was. I don't know. I think I would though. I know I ain't shit. I know, but you ain't either. You would too. Getting them comments and lie. I dare you to lie. Tell me you're not going. Now Theon should have known better, but that's his only member he goes by. And then by her doing that, what I don't understand is now help me out with this. We seen her pull this move right, and she snuck Bran, Hordor, and Bran's brother. I never know that kid's name. Who gives a shit? He comes and he goes, and no, I don't even know if he's alive, if he was one of the burnt kids. Ain't there like two more of them? I don't fucking know. I don't keep up with the Stark, the meaningless Starks. Y'all can help me out, book people. But so she does this, gets them outside, only to be stopped by another guard, and she pulls the same move, aggressively kissing. I definitely don't think I'm signing up for that. But if I had to, don't ask me these difficult questions. And murdered him. I couldn't. I was sitting there as soon as she murdered him. I was sitting there thinking like, why the fuck she didn't just kill Theon? Like, why did she just fuck him to sleep and sneak out? Like, this seems like prime throat slicing hours. Like, okay, I'm about to sleep with dude, slit his throat, get the kids up out of here. Oh, another dude, flash the breastises and then slash the throat. That I don't understand. No more Theon. So I was racking my brain. I'm like, did she feel like if she killed him, that more people would be aggressively looking for her, or and if she let him, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why she did that. But yeah, so the kids escaped. So Theon lost his most valuable commodities in those children. They just dipped. And now on to Rob Snow. Oh, we got some Rob Snow action. Oh yeah, and he got some action. What was the girl's name? Can't think of her name. It was something long and beautiful, just like she is, just beautiful. And he's flirting. They talking about ladies and this, and then here comes Catelyn Stark with the just a mama smile. I ain't gonna lie, Caitlyn, she's a mom. She came through like, oh, look at this lady. Oh, she's fine, baby. She kept looking at the girl, looking at Rob. Oh, yeah, she fine. I see what you. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see. And you are. Oh, I don't know that last name. Oh, and she's foreign. Okay, Robbie. That's how Caitlyn. Okay, Robbie. And he just looking embarrassed, like, ah, God, mom. But then after she dips, she has that real conversation with like, look, I'm sorry. Okay, that you had to take up for your father. You had to do all this, but you're betrothed, bruh. You can't do this. And you cannot break that promise. If there's one promise you got to keep, it's to that dusty, dirty motherfucker there. And Rob claims he understands. Yeah, I know. I'm just looking. There's nothing wrong with looking. I can look and don't touch. Just more foreshadowing. And then they get the news that Theon took Winterfell. Now, this is also one of my favorite scenes because when Catelyn hears it, she says, I told you can't trust a Greyjoy, right? And Rob is just confused and he's like, but why would he do that? And dude pops up like, because Greyjoys are lying pieces of shit. They're fucking. He said something else. They're fucking scum, cunt, lying pieces, just some shit. He said, he gave a list and I died laughing. I said, well, there goes your answer. I think he was looking for something maybe strategic, not just that they're piece of shit asshole fuck faces people that, that this is what they do. I think he was thinking more so like, why switch up now? Like, what is to gain? I think Rob was looking for more understanding, and it just wasn't coming. Now he's ready to march back, go get them, but he's letting them know like, hey, you came too far. You march up north, this shit is over. You got too much ground. We gotta see it through. But he steps up and said, "Hey, look, my son has been dying to get into action. Right? He would love nothing more than to take back Winterfell with a couple hundred dudes. I heard they got a skeleton crew, so we got this. And this is what I don't understand. Right? So I'm like, okay, that's a good plan. And he's like, oh, but bring him alive to me. That's what I want. I'm like, okay. He wants to have that conversation. My thing is, what was Theon's plan? He does have a skeleton crew. There could be a opportunity where they send a couple hundred people your way. You ain't got no couple hundred. Well, from what I saw. So you're holding this town down. They'll be here. Is he thinking that these people are not going to attack? Is he thinking that Brandon them is going to save his ass? Like, they can attack me as long as I got like, I don't. Were they to claim the castle? Like, did they think they was gonna hold it forever? Like, what was Theon's plan? I thought it was to rape and pillage, do that, maybe stay a night. Sure, you can get a night off, but you take as much shit from Winterfell as you can, cause you know where all the good shit is, and it's a successful mission. Maybe even try to spread them out by pretending that you were still there, sending ravens saying, "Hey, I got it," like you did, and just leaving immediately after and killing all the ravens or some shit. I don't understand his plan to wait there and get fucked up. But that's y'all boy, Theon. So I don't understand. But now we looking forward to see who his son is, and just how bad he's finna fuck up Theon when we get there. That's what we waiting on. Now, Jon Snow is in the snow. All right, they found their first little wildlings. They did a pretty easy attack. Of course, Jon would get the one chick out the group. And Jon is too noble. He ain't killing no woman. That's not how he gives it up. But somehow the people was like, well, you take care of her. We're going to head up to the mountain and meet us up there later. And I'm like, that didn't make no sense either. I'd have been like, okay, well, you about to kill her? Like, okay. I think we got 10 minutes. Like, how long is this process of killing her should take? It's a stab, right? When he says, no, I got this. I'd have been like, okay. And then I sat back with my arms folded and was like, go ahead, Jon. Let's get to killing. Get the killing to commencing. But no, these geniuses decide not that maybe he won't go through with it, and maybe his noble ass will let her go free. just so she could go tell their location and then get them all fucked over. And we find out that he's a dangerous dude, and all the wildlings can't wait to get at his ass. So I'm like, oh, he's been killing quite a few wildlings in his day. So we got some information on him with that. But then, of course, he can't kill her. Then they start walking. She runs away because, John's dumb. But he does a nice move down the mountain where he cuts her off, takes her down, fucking super hog ties her, turns into like a wrapped sausage. And so now they're getting close, right? Egret is not afraid of death. I got to give her that. Shorty is real. She was ready for her head to be cut off. I was like, damn, another one. DJ Khaled voice. She was ready. She even moved her fucking hoodie like, let's get this on with it. And then when he finally caught her and pulled out the dagger, she like, come on, fam. You ain't gonna kill me, so just cut the bullshit. And then I think I don't know, she definitely liked John. She liked John. I was gonna say, maybe she was kind of flirting with him to like, okay, well, if he ain't gonna kill me, maybe I could, work my charms. I think she genuinely likes him, though. And Rob was uncomfortable, and I see her. She was doing that little ass move. Oh my god. Oh, I miss those days. Oh, those are special days. When you ain't, you know what I'm saying? When a lady friend might stay over for the first night. And you're a gentleman. All right? And she's like, oh, I'm just going to sleep on this song. You're like, oh, it's all good. And you hoping in your head, like, oh, I want to do it. I want to touch her. But nope, 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 nope. Nope. Okay, I don't want to be a creep. I'm just going to sit here and fake go to sleep for hours until I actually fall asleep. All right? Come on, fellas. Stay with me. You know you've been here. First time y'all done date, oh, y'all been going out, boom. Now she done, got tired, don't feel like driving home, and she's like, oh, it's cool if I crash here. You like, yep. All right, she get on in that bed, and then it seemed like she want to do a little cuddle. You like, oh, okay, I'm gonna cuddle. Okay, but I ain't gonna touch nothing. Right? I'm gonna be a gentleman. And you gonna wait for that cue. And then she pulls the egret. Oh, that little rotation move. Right? And you let it slide because you're like, oh, this wait, is she just readjusting? And she does the wiggle again. You go, oh, wait a minute now. Well, one wiggle is an adjustment. Two wiggles, you trying to tell me something. Oh, the third egret wiggle? We on to something now, buddy. It's like, well, let me test these waters. God. Good old days. Oh, yeah. Oh. Your lady don't do that to you no more. Now y'all in relationships and shit. It doesn't happen. It's just, oh, let's get this thing over with. You got 15 minutes. No more egret wiggles. It's over. But yeah, man, John's all uncomfortable. It's a cute scene. Yeah, I think we all know that, those two, we ain't seen John with a lady, so this is it. And of course he choose a wildling, north of the wall. Of course this would be his first lady interaction. And then my girl Danny and Karth. I mean, what is there? She dubbed Zara on the wedding proposal. Went to the Fat Spice King. He said, "Oh yeah, you're gonna pay me 3 times, huh? You got some ships. I mean, you got some allies. You got some warriors. What the fuck you got? No, bad investment." I could not help but agree with him. He was right on all fronts. And then just saying that, well, I mean, we know that what she dreams comes true. And you know what? I think I missed that line. And now I'm going to be watching closer. That whole when Danny said, when I dream something, it comes true. I'm going to like watch further into that. I'm going to see if they show a dream, if she talks about her dream, another dream she had with somebody. I'm going to follow this theory because she stamped it like that, and I was like, oh, this seems important. Like she just threw that line out there. She was like, I ain't no regular woman. I said, that's fair enough. Fair enough. But so she's just on the mission looking for a ship. Her and Zara had an unsuccessful mission, and salute to Zara, because I mean, she turned you down, and you like, I ain't giving you shit. I give you everything if you marry me. If not, I'll help. I'll help put you in these rooms with these dudes that might give you something. So, cause I fuck with you. So that's how I'm giving it up. So Zara's playing it perfect. Come back, Hella Dothrakis are dead. Hella workers and the dragons are missing. Headed to a tall tower. And they screaming for mommy. So, I mean, damn. Damn, Danny. But yeah, man. That was my Sons of Anarchy episode 6 review. Sorry this one a little bit long. But damn, it was a good episode. All right, make sure you get in them comments, man. I want to see your thoughts on the many questions I've asked because already I've forgotten. But there should be another one of these dropping sometime this week. Lou. So leave me the hell alone. You got your Game of Thrones. All right, protect your health, yourself, your wealth, man. Your boy Rella's out of here. Peace. Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Real. And I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? All right, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, all right? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,